Hello, everyone. Welcome into Comic Book Women. I am very, very excited because not only do we have an incredible Wednesday and the Addams Family show planned for you guys today, but it's also the OG crew in the house. Lucy, hi. You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Hello.
Very sultry.
The hair,
Wow.
it makes it right.
It's the lipstick, I think, maybe, and the hair too. You're just like, moisture. Mwah. You look good. Jen, hi. Miss you. How was your Thanksgiving?
Interesting.
In what way? It's a weird way to describe
Only
it.
Thanksgivings, right?
Yeah. Thanksgivings can be kind of crazy. Let's say hi to the chat. Come on, Mama is in the house. What's up? There's Lucy.
Get off my buttons. I was going to do it after we're done saying hi.
You go through the comments while I shout out and give a special thank you to Cover Price. They provide all of the information that we use for our market reports. Use the code in the description, Nerdvana14 or Nirvana, one of the two, and you get 1 month of their unlimited membership for 99 cents. Definitely worth it. And a special thank you again to Bird City Comics, our sponsored retailers. Same deal. Use the code in the description to get a discount on all their exclusives. We have a new one dropping Friday, I think. I don't know. Follow them on Bird City Comics. Go ahead, Lucy.
Okay, now we can go and say hi to the chat. Hello, guys. I want to wait till we say hi and everything too, so we can start with the chat. Namesh, what's up? Black Comics Lore, Darth Lopez, Lon Espinosa, Tom Stone, Paul, what's up? And Namesh with that $50. Are we gonna do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
1, 2, 3.
I'm a really bad snapper.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go. What's up, guys? See, hey, Jacqueline. What's up? You see? Don't. I'm gonna make you a shirt and send it.
Don't touch my button.
Yes.
Nice.
People might think I'm a pervert. I'll be walking in the store. They're like, don't go near that lady. She'll touch your button.
Yeah.
Sounds dirty. All right. So again, if you guys are just joining us, welcome into the show. We have a little bit of background information. We're not going to do spoilers if you have not seen the Wednesday show. We're going to try actually, we're not going to try. We're just not going to do it. So it's okay if you haven't seen it. However, all three of us are hooked. Jenna Ortega is a goddess in that movie, and I'm absolutely obsessed. Agreed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Let's kick it off then. So tonight we'll be talking Wednesday and the Addams. I was watching an interview with Jenna, and she was saying that when she went into the audition, her mom told her to channel Winona Ryder. And I was thinking about it, and it's like we had Winona Ryder, and then came Christina Ricci, and now you got Jenna Ortega. And all three of them managed to make this character their own. Jen, what do you think?
Wait, which actress? Winona Ryder played?
She didn't play Wednesday. She was just the root of her inspiration. Like if you look at old Winona Ryder films, a lot of her mannerisms was adapted by the other two. So I kind of consider her like an honorary Wednesday. But what do you think? What was your take on Jenna?
Amazing. From the first episode, like I was enthralled. We're only halfway through. We have to finish. I know you guys both binged it, but
I did.
It's really good, and there's lots of hints to the cartoon, like the original comic, The New Yorker. There's ties to the movie from the 90s. It was so good.
It's Tim Burton. How can it not be?
Yeah. Oh, we loved it. The same. We were planning to watch just one episode or two. Sam never benches shows. It's very rare when he does, and he was hooked too. And she's from here. She's from our desert. She's from La Quinta. Sam was telling me that her older sister, right, was a babysitter to his boss' kids. So she's pretty close. And it's cool, that seeing somebody, that she's from our desert, that, she became this awesome Wednesday Addams, and it it didn't feel I don't know, she was just perfect. She was perfect for the show.
Ellie
And I
was
can't
very
wait.
impressed too with the representation because you have half Hispanic representation in the house. So she was like, "That's like me."
Oh my god, yes. Yeah, she's Hispanic, so it's pretty cool. And I like that, I mean, the Adams are kind of like, Hispanic. That's kind of like what they hit. So it's pretty awesome.
All right. So
Mhm.
if you guys haven't seen the show, you got Jenna Ortega that played Wednesday. Catherine Zeta-Jones played Morticia, although I think Christina Ricci could have done the role and it would have been great. Although I love Catherine. She's great too. But anyway, Luis Guzman played Gomez. Isaac Ordonez played Pugsley. And Fred Armisen played Uncle Fester, or plays Uncle Fester. The executive producer of the show is Tim Burton. So again, you're automatically like sold. Music is done by Danny Elfman, and they have worked on 16 films together. So I feel like when you have a team like that, that's so in tune with each other, no pun intended, it always ends up being a good production.
Did you guys what's his name? The guy who played Anna the Fester, that he actually shaved his head
Did he
for the
really?
show, that
Ooh.
because
Wait,
Christopher Lloyd.
I haven't gotten to that part. So Fester's going to be in the Wednesday show.
Yeah. Okay. No, he's not. No.
Well, it's on the previews.
I didn't.
It's
It's
in the
okay.
previews.
Good to
The
know.
trailers don't count
In
as
the,
spoilers.
I mean the trailers. It's in
Yeah,
the
as in-
trailer. So he, Christopher Lloyd, he shaved his head also for the part. So he wanted to kind of do the same because they said that the ball cap, it looks silly. So both of them, they're like, he's like, he wanted to follow his footsteps because Christopher Lloyd didn't do it, and because he didn't want to look silly, he wanted to follow like he wanted to have a
That's
good
dedication.
representation. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's real dedication. Very cool. Shout out to Lords of the Long Box. They are in the house. We just came off of that show, the Hot 10 over there. So make sure that you are following Lords of the Long Box. They're our brother channel and also sponsored by Cover Price. All right. So, Jen, why did we include this slide?
Because Charles Chaz Addams is the creator of the Addams Family. Granted, later we will bring up somebody else that had some stuff to do with the characters, but yeah, he's, from the little time I got to research him, he is awesome.
In what way?
Just kind of being ahead of his time, and like I feel like, yeah, I wish there could have been like an interview, because he died in 1988. So I don't know. I wish I could have talked to him.
Yeah.
But
You know what he used to do for Christmas? He used to send Christmas postcards with the Addams pictures on them. He will send like to people, like relatives and stuff like that, the posted cards or a book. I remember seeing somebody send me pictures long time ago of an actual book that it was gift to them, and this person bought it and he was trying to sell it, and it was signed by him, like saying Merry Christmas and whatever, from Charles. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
That's very cool. Sarah's not here with us tonight, but here are some of her facts in spirit. Charles Addams drew over 1,300 cartoons over the course of his life. During World War II, he made animated films for the Army, was friends with Alfred Hitchcock. That says a lot. And he owned 2 original OG art of Addams. He married his 3rd wife at a pet cemetery, and their estate was named the Swamp. When Addams passed, his ashes were spread at the pet cemetery that were on their property. And November 3rd, 2022, he was inducted into the Society of Illustrators Hall of Fame. In Addams' hometown of Westfield, New York, the whole month of October is Addam Fest. How cool is that?
That's pretty awesome.
He actually, we're going to cover his first published suit, like the next slide, but if you live in that Westfield High, New Jersey area, there was a newspaper and literary magazine that the school did. He has his early stuff in there. And then he did some True Detective. Like, they gave him crime scene photos and he had to make it look more intense. But it was too intense that his little add-on, so that didn't really work out so much. But he just like popped around a lot, and I don't know, he got to like do his dream.
It's amazing. I didn't know any of this prior to you telling me. I was like, wait, what? I always just thought it was something that people made up. I didn't realize it was so rooted in somebody's reality.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
The Addams family is very him. He is like, they talked about like how he was as a kid and how like even parts of the aesthetics of the house and the rooms, like it said that he had a mortuary table as a coffee table, and yeah, he's cool.
This seems like we need to do a spotlight just on him one day. Lucy, you are matching the theme of tonight's show just so well. You look like you popped out of the,
Thank you.
the Christmas card.
Yeah, it's my favorite. I love you guys know I love Beetlejuice. I love the Addams. Me and Sam one day, one of the Halloweens we dressed up as Gomez and Morticia Addams. I love this movie. Like it's yeah. So yeah, I'm really excited for this. So
Let's keep cruising. I got the bot, guys. 69XXX is gone. All right, what do we have here, Jen?
So this is the New Yorker from February 6th, 1932. And then inside is his first published work. Now, 1932, 1933, it's kind of interchangeable. He has like a quick sketch, and then he has his first illustration. So it's really tough to try to find information from the 1930s, but this is what we were able to track down. So that's on the right-hand side is his first published in 1932, I believe.
That's so neat. That's so freaking neat, Jen.
It's freaking awesome. I love it. I love, like, you can tell the time, like by the time the weight of the drawings, you can tell like it's that era, 1930s. It's cool.
It's very neat. If you ever come across a New Yorker, guys, the New Yorkers in general are worth collecting. If you ever find these at swap meets, whatever, pick them up. They are so cool. Even if the cover's a little bit beat up, the interiors on these can be so insightful to the time periods. I own a few of them actually, and I think they're just really neat.
Yeah.
So.
Ideally, try to get it as cheap as possible. When I was looking for this one, I can only find one that was beat to heck for like $100-something. I know, but
that's actually not that bad. 100 and something for 1932 for being the first. It's not that bad.
But I feel like if you're out in the wild, right? People are like, "Oh yeah, it's New York or whatever."
People are spending $240 on that M&M cover. You can drop $100 on something that's worth it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Thanks, Lucy. Next up, what's this?
So this, again, it's really tough to get, but so this is the New Yorker from August 6th, 1938, and even though the Addams family wasn't named till later, this is the first earliest depiction of that. So it's Morticia, the butler, and I forgot that other character up, but like, yeah. So this is the first time we see it in 1938. Good luck trying to find it, though.
It's like Lucy in a gown.
That's crazy. I love this. Yeah, I love this so much. I want it. Just to frame that the one on the right, to have it in the frame. Oh gosh, that'll be awesome.
It's
he has a foundation. If you type in Charles Addams and T, or it's T and Charles Addams, there's a foundation they have, and they have a lot of the sketches available for print, but they're like $80 for them to print and send it to you.
Like, oh my goodness, Jen, worth it though. If you're really a fan, like, again, I'm sort of obsessed with this series right now.
I would like to just print it out on my computer and then frame it.
I was thinking the same. Can you send me that image and I can just print it out?
Jen is our definitely our digger. She will find stuff that nobody else knows about. Like who in the million years would know this unless Jen brings it up. So shout out to Jen for her amazing research skills. You are
And
a gem.
a little bit also to Brit, because I find like half and then I usually get frustrated because I'm like, oh, for this one I found the illustration, but I couldn't find the cover. And then with the first one, I found the cover, but I couldn't find this illustration. And Britt was able to help me. Like, we're a good team.
That's why you guys work. That's why I love you.
Yeah. I love Brit. Love you, Brit.
So again, we have some more interiors here. Is this from the same issue?
No. So these are from the New Yorker 1946. On the left-hand side, it is called Phantom Shadow. It's from October 5th, 1946, from that New Yorker. And then on the right, it's called Boiling Oil. That's from December 21st, 1946 also. So it's the two different New Yorkers in 1 year.
Sorry, I'm handling bots since Lucy's not paying attention to the buttons.
Ooh, oh, I was trying to see if I can find that message that I got from that. I should look that earlier, but to see if I can find those pictures. Never mind, because I can't remember who it was.
On the
I can't remember the name.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
On the right-hand side, if you see the boiling oil one, if you guys rewatch the Addams Family movie from the 90s, that's the opening scene.
It has that scene. Yep, it has an exact scene, which is so freaking cool. Like, I mean, come on, this is so neat. Yeah, Tivo, are you a admin? Hopefully you are. If you can handle that, that'd be great.
Yeah, he is.
But yeah, okay, so it looks like a predominantly watercolor, which is so hard to work with. So shout out to him on that. Working with watercolor is a pain in the ass. But these are very, very iconic scenes, especially with the oil dumping. That's very cool. We just watched the movie the other day, so.
Yeah, because they're both Addams Family and Addams Family Values, along with Wednesday, is available on Netflix.
Very cool. All right, let's keep cruising. Next up, what do we have here? Back to the 40s and the 60s, it looks like.
Yeah, so there were a bunch of like books put together of his works from the New Yorker and from other areas, and this is his first collected. So there's seven before the TV show in the 1960s. This is just one of them. So on the one on the left, in interiors, it's a mixture of his stuff from the New Yorker and his other cartoons. On the right, it got reprinted in 1962. So it's been reprinted a couple times. We couldn't show all the covers, but the one in the middle is, if you take off the book jacket, is what you will.
I found it.
You did?
What?
The pictures of the book. Give me one.
Should I put you on the big screen?
Hold on. No.
That wreath is so badass. Can you imagine if somebody on Etsy creates a wreath that has all the Addams Family members on it? I think that would sell like crazy, especially right now. Guys, if you are just joining while Lucy's looking up that picture, we are talking Wednesday and the Addams Family. We're not giving you any spoilers, but fun fact, the show had the biggest opening to date for an English language show on Netflix. 341.2 million viewing hours, worldwide last week, compared to Stranger Things season 4. So it beat Stranger Things season 4 by about 6 million views worldwide. And we all know what a monster Stranger Things is. So that's showing you not only how invested people are, but the word is spreading. People are starting to tell other people, watch this. And they're binging. They're not just watching one episode. They're watching the entire series in one sitting.
Well, if you think about it, every generation has their Addams Family, right? So there's people who grew up with the New Yorker, and then other people who the TV show or the cartoon or the movie or the comics. There's just so many different places to come in, but every generation, spanning again from the 1930s to now, has,
It's pretty cool. Like I'm trying not to fangirl too much, but this whole thing is just so neat. Lucy, you want me to put you on the big screen or cruising?
No. I'm gonna share my screen. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Give me a second.
Wait, is it one of the ones that's going to be in the slide coming up?
Go ahead. Do the slide first, then.
So
no, it's not.
And then Go ahead.
Huh? Let me see. Go. Okay. Before I share it, hold on. Go on our group chat on Facebook. That's where I send them. So, and I was gonna share my screen there. So go through all those real quick.
Okay, so real quick. So again, there are 7 that were put out before the show in 1964. It's John and Quartered was the last one. That was the first of the anthology books. Addams and Evil, Monster Rally was next, Homebodies, Nightcrawlers, Dear Dead Boys, and Black Maria. We just chose 3, Monster Rally, Homebodies, and Nightcrawlers. So if you come across these books, again, they've been reprinted a couple times with different dust jackets. It's just a collection. And they range in price, but I would try to get it cheaper than more expensive.
Hang in there, Tiva. We're not even on the list yet. This is just background information.
Yeah, we're going to get to the comics and magazines soon.
Okay, so Jen, look at the list real quick.
I don't see it.
Huh?
I'm not seeing it.
You're good, Lucy. I saw it.
Oh, it is Homebodies and Monster Rally.
So that you see some of those books.
Yeah, Nightcrawlers. Yeah, these are the ones that. Yeah.
Okay,
you can put it up now.
Let me share my screen then.
Yeah.
So those are the ones that we're talking about right now. Like, because
cool.
remember, there's 7 put out. So the ones that we didn't show.
Okay, so
that's the Addams.
First one, yeah.
Addams and Evil.
And oh shoot, darn! Don't look at my page.
Yeah,
did I miss all of them?
Yeah,
okay,
so the Monster
that
Rally
one
you see underneath the dust jacket that we.
There's this one. This one, the Christmas. Then you can see this. Sorry, am I going too fast? Let me know.
No, you're good.
Okay. This one is like from the movie where she's sewing the baby.
Or it's the movie got this from there.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, Addams and
Did I? Okay. Oh, look, this one's for Virginia, and it says dad.
Virginia and David, I think, with admiration.
David?
Chaz Addams.
From 1948.
Yeah, wow. Is it crazy?
Yeah, because that Addams and Evil came out in 1947.
Yeah.
A first printing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so this one is from he sent it to me. I don't know if he wants me to mention his name. I don't know.
Well, so typically with no dust jacket,
sorry.
Like ideally you want it with the dust jacket.
Another one right here, 1954. And it's also signed again.
That's Homebodies, right? Homebodies.
I'm assuming. Hold on, let me
1954.
Oh, look at another one.
Merry Christmas to Virginia and David. Chaz Addams.
That's
with 2 D's.
Yeah, 2 D's.
Yeah. Isn't it?
Yeah, he typically signed it Chaz and
another first print. Look at third print, sorry. This one's a third print.
That's very, very neat, Lucy.
Right? So this one I remember he again, I don't know if he wants me to mention his name or not, but he found them, I think, or he bought them, I can't remember, and he was trying to sell them, and I had somebody who might have been interested on that, and he sent me all those pictures. And this one, oh my god, this is like 4 years ago that he sent me this. So, and I just remember right now when you were talking about that, I'm like, wait, I couldn't remember the name of his Instagram. But I thought it was so cool. I'm like, I wish I had the money. I could have bought them, but because they're obviously
man, that's gold, Lucy. Anything first edition. Like I think I have a first edition Little Women. I know you don't like Little Women, Jen, but I love Little Women, and I just think it's so cool that I have Little Women. Oh my goodness. Oh, look, TiVo has the first edition of The Hobbit. That's cool. All right, so now, guys, that was your little history lesson, but we are going to dive into the list. Let's kick it off. Jen, what do we have here?
So this is an English, England version. It is the Penguin Charles Addams from 1962, and they're tough. They're tough to just come across, along with those other books that you saw before. But yeah, there's the grandma and the kids.
Wednesday shouldn't be smiling, though, in my book. It's like she should be, scowling.
The characters changed a little bit through
Yeah,
the
Jenna was saying that that was part of like when she was in the audition, they were like, just drop all the muscles in your face, look down, and just use your eyebrows to communicate. So that's what she did. She tried not to use her mouth at all and
Oh
just her
my God,
eyebrows to
it's
kind
so
of.
hard. I cannot. Like I usually, I'm always smiling. I feel like I'm always smiling.
Right, it's hard.
Uh,
Try it. Try it.
so I just feel like I look like a bee if I do that. Like I just like I'm about to kill somebody or something when I'm serious. Like that's scary. Yeah, I
You
don't know.
are always smiling. Don't
Can
smile.
I
Ready,
can't.
go. Don't smile.
I can't. You telling
You're
me
still
I
smiling.
I can't. Okay.
All right, Jen, don't smile. That's pretty good. Look down.
Jen is good at it.
Mm, mm,
Okay.
nice.
Okay. There.
Well done. Well done. That was good. I'm guessing nobody in the chat has this book, but this is pretty badass. Again, something that you probably won't come across. Ooh, that's a good
Oh,
one.
that's pretty awesome. I love Charlie and the. Ooh, there's gonna be a new one. There's gonna be a third one. I can't wait for that one.
Lucy, would you drop 25 or $75 on this if you found it?
Yeah. Yep. 75. Yeah. I would. Because of the age. Like I don't care if it's
What year
the
was this,
age.
Jen?
62.
It's pretty good. Like I
that
like it.
one. Hey, buy it then. That's what it comes down to, right? Buy what you like. All right, next up, what do we have on this slide?
These are the pocket versions of the books we showed a couple slides ago. They all got reprinted into a pocket-sized version that when they first came out were only 50 cents. It was like from 1965. And this is just 4 of the 7 that came out. This is the last slide that has no prices. Sorry, because they're really hard to find. So it's hard to find what they're going for if it's been a while.
You put these in your back pocket, right? Wasn't that the whole?
So
like,
that's
they fit a back-
how small they're. Pretty small then.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're not the size of a. They're smaller than a comic book.
Ooh, I want one.
Are we thinking like ash can size?
I don't know.
Or bigger?
I've never had one. The pictures kind of aren't the best.
Okay. Guys, for those of you who have watched the Wednesday show, here's a little fun fact from Sarah. The song she dances to, which you guys will know, I put it on my Instagram and I was like, nobody's going to pay attention to this. And people were like, oh my God, this is my favorite scene. Anyway, the song she dances to is Goo Goo Muck from the Cramps. So there you go.
That's pretty cool.
I wish you could show the dance that the TV 60s version did and her.
Oh, she said, she's like, I drew so much inspiration from the original show. And she also studied like people that went to goth concerts in the 1980s. She would watch like how they moved. And you know that thing where I don't want to do spoilers. Damn it.
Watch episode, get 1 through 4 and you'll see what she's talking about in episode
Are we
4.
gonna do on Friday? We talk about the show and do spoilers. Are we?
Can we please? This is killing me. I feel like TiVo right now. I'm dying here wanting to tell you guys stuff, but
yes, I want to talk about it. Let's just do it. Spoilers all around.
And he has to come on and he has to play the song on his guitar.
Nice.
Yeah.
One True Nerd King is in the house. What's up, Phil? Again, awesome person. You guys need to be following on Instagram if you're not already. So, okay, what do we have here?
So the TV show came out in 1964. This Monster World number 9 came out in 1966. But it's the crew.
Let's do spoilers and then 18 or 19, you mean?
No, 1899 is the show he's watching, and I know he's going to be disappointed when he finishes it.
The one with the Yellowstone one, or which one? Or what? Which one is it? What show is it?
No, it's like a bunch of people that are on a boat.
Triangle? The Triangle?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been wanting to watch it. Okay.
All right, so we're looking at $20 for a raw, $25 for a very fine, or $216 for a 9.4. And now, what's the significance here again? Sorry, Jen.
So this is one of the first magazines to have the Addams Family prominently displayed on the front. So Addams Family came out around the same time as Monsters. But like they're kind of similar ratings, but yeah, the Addams Family, people who did know about the illustrations, and then maybe didn't have access to the New Yorker or knew about the New Yorker, now have a new way of getting to know this Addams family. Oh, and this ties to later, but oh shoot, what's his name?
Who?
Because he ended up suing later. So before the TV show, there was no Charles Addams never named the characters.
Okay.
It wasn't until the show was coming out that they collaborated and came up with the name. So like naming Wednesday and Gomez like had two different names that they were going to choose. Morticia was always just going to be Morticia. Like it's how we know the Addams family started to really come together with the naming and making them a family. And yeah,
all right,
but
solid. I mean, the TV show ran for 64 episodes, which is not bad. John Astin, who played Gomez, also played the Riddler on Batman 66. His son is actor Sean Astin, who played Samwise Gamgee in Lord of the Rings. Gamgee. Sorry, TiVo's going to kill me for that one. Gamgee. It looks like Gamgee on the... Anyway. Carolyn Jones, who played Morticia, also appeared on Batman 66 as Marcia, Queen of Hearts. And then in the 70s played Wonder Woman's Hippolyta, the mom.
Yes. I'm just saying in Spanish. Hippolyta.
Hippolyta.
Yeah.
What do you think of this? What's your take here, Lucy?
Oh, it's freaking awesome. I love it. And if I see it, I'll buy it in a heartbeat. Love it.
Wednesday's a mood on this cover,
She
isn't she?
is so adorable. She's so adorable. I love this little Wednesday. She's so
and
cute.
if you watch episode 4, one of the moves that she does with her arms is the way that she dances in the TV show.
Which move? Show us.
No, I'm not going to do it. You have to. I sent you the video.
I never got a video. I don't know what you're talking about now, and all of our viewers don't know what you're talking about. So
I'm not going to do it.
Fine.
Do you want to do it?
Fun fact: Jenna Ortega's character on Stuck in the Middle referred to herself as the Wednesday of the family. And Uncle Fester does look pretty badass. He's just creeping over the chair.
Yeah, she was meant to be Wednesday.
100%.
Yeah.
Ooh, what do we have here?
So this is the first comic book put out with the Addams family from Hanna-Barbera from 1974. On the left, it's the Golden Key. On the right, it's the Whitman. And
Oh, that's awesome. And you want to do the stats?
Yeah. Let's see. Last recorded sale was $350 for a CGC 9.8, I think, with a 3.3% uptrend. Not bad. A fine copy was going for about $50. On the right side, I mean, we see a significant drop. We have a very good going for $29 and a 7.5 for $189. I'm guessing just again because it's the second printing versus the first. And little question. How would you guys feel about Gold Key coming back?
could be cool.
Cool. Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah. I don't know.
It seems like you know something.
I don't know anything.
Oh,
I know nothing.
Want this?
So tied to this, because it's 1974, the first cartoon of the Addams family technically wasn't the one that they're the title of. It's a Scooby-Doo episode from 1972. If you look under YouTube or Google, you can actually find the episode. It's under Hanna-Barbera, the new Scooby-Doo movie, but so it should be episode 3, is called Wednesday is Missing. And that's the first time we see them. And it's taking more from the illustration than it is from the TV show, though.
What do you think of the cover, Lucy?
I love that pink because
Yeah,
the colors all over. I mean, you know, this is a family who's usually like a darker side, like the way they dress and stuff like that. So having so much color on this, I like it. I like it. I love the pink on this. I want this. Yeah.
Wasn't the original set painted pink to get the right type of gray hues they needed for filming?
that's correct. Whereas if you see it in color, like you see the actual pictures from the set, it's mind blowing. compared to what you saw in the black and white version.
Hmm.
I'm not saying anything else. In the mesh, you know me too well. There is some cryptic clues there. That's why you guys should watch the shows. You never know what I might say. I swear TiVo's rubbing off on me. I'm not supposed to be saying anything, and now here I am, like blah, 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 blah. Moving on. Next up.
This is just issue 2 and 3 from 1975. I've never come across any of these in the back issue bin. Have you guys?
Who's the one with the next to Fester?
The grandma.
The grandma, yeah. Obviously, TiVo. I mean, come on. That's obviously the grandma. Crazy guy. No, I have never seen these in back issue bins. But anything Gold Key, I typically try to pick up if it's in a decent condition just because of the age and they're becoming more and more rare. So, but these two, I haven't. Lucy?
I never. No, I would have bought them probably, but no. It's crazy how affordable they are. Like, to be the age and it's Addams and everything. Like, I just feel it blows my mind how cheap they are.
I think people really hone in on number ones, and it kind of leaves 2 and 3s. And this is only a 3-issue arc that we see them in. And so if you want to collect Addams Family comics proper, you don't have to collect that much.
Right.
That's
I mean,
perfect.
this is, yeah. Very cool. All right. So we're looking on the left side, which is number 2. We have $6 for a raw. Like Lucy's saying, that's mind blowing to me that it's so inexpensive. A fine 5.0 to 6.5 is going for $23. Again, that's a steal if you're into this series, if you're into collecting older stuff. I mean, this is amazing. On the right side, we have $8 for a good copy and $112 for a 9.2, which again is reasonable given the year and the rarity of the book. Let's keep moving. What do we have here?
So this is Comic Scene number 23 from 1991 and Cracked Monster Party number 16 from 1992 because the film came out.
This is the Addams Family though, right, Jen? Like when you think Addams Family, isn't
this
is it? This is it.
This is our Addams Family that we grew up with, right? The film came out in 91 and was a hit. Like people loved it. It was great. It's spurred, like 2 years later we got a sequel.
Yeah.
What made it so appealing?
I don't know. It was great.
I feel like the different family, like not your normal family, you're not your usual family, but also like they just have so much love for each other, even though they're so different than your next door neighbor. I feel like everybody has a little bit of that weirdness in them, and you felt that. I don't know. That I just want to
completely agree. This is the same time as like Full House, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was that one with the roller coaster in the intro?
Step by Step.
Yes, and like Step by Step. So you have all these like perfect families, and then you have the Addams family, and you kind of relate more to them because it's like, yeah, I'd like to, shoot a bow and arrow at my brother's head every now and then. But you don't see that on Full House. You see it in this, so it makes you kind of feel like a connection because they're more flawed as humans are.
I really liked Forever how flawed I feel like at first glance they seem. The relationship between the mom and dad is mega strong and stronger than I've ever seen before that, right? With the parents, like you don't see adoration and
horniness. Yeah. Let's just say it. They lust for each other, and that's so unique for a couple that's been married for years.
Yeah. Mr. Debbie. I love it.
Anyways,
what were you gonna say, Jen?
So it was such a smash hit. 91 was the first one, 93 was the sequel, and they were gonna do another one after that, but then Gomez died.
Passed away, right? He passed away. He passed away of a heart attack, or
I'm not sure. I didn't look into it. I just saw it. And it's sad. That would have been nice to have them back.
Yes, I know.
I've never seen it in the wild. These are definitely some that you guys, if anybody has these, as Tiva would say, proof of life required. I want to see them if you say you have them, because I mean, come on,
Yes.
I never
Oh,
have.
yeah.
Anything to
Yeah.
add to these ones, Lucy?
No, it's just that's pretty cool. Like to see this, and hopefully one day I can come across them.
So on the left side, we're talking $3 for a raw if you can find it. That's the asterisk there. $6 for a raw on the right. And it says there's a bonus creature poster, which I am curious if that's one of those things that affects the overall value of the book. And again, Wednesday is such a mood on that cover.
Mm-hmm.
That reminds me of Romy. Oh my gosh, Romy
Going
and
to
his
school.
attitude. Oh no, not going to school. He loves school. Partly leaving school.
Really?
No, just when we don't. Oh, he's attitude. I don't know where
Wonder
he
where
gets
he
it from.
gets it.
Yeah, no idea.
Where would that come from? Where would that happen?
Money. Not money.
If you guys are just tuning in, really quick before we keep on going with the list, please give the show a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to both Mirroring Nerdvana and Lords of the Long Box. They are our brother channel. And yeah, support both. We got some good people in the house. What went wrong with Captain America? Oh,
So what he said is that it's my real hair. I had it for a couple months now.
I like it. It works. You pull it off.
You see, stroke.
Raw,
I knew.
Julia died of a stroke.
I
Okay.
knew it was something like that.
Next up.
So this is Disney Adventures from 1993 and a Wednesday Addams Pop. And I have been looking for Disney Adventures, certain ones, and I don't want to do it on eBay anymore. I'm tired of eBay. I want to find it out in the wild, and I just don't come across it hardly ever.
It will be super awesome to come across. Imagine, I will totally scream. That one. I'm not a super collector of pops. I have some, the ones that I really, really like. And yeah, I want this one. I want everything that we see. And oh my gosh, it's such a hard show because I want everything. I keep repeating myself.
That's reasonable. $6 and $4 shipping. So we're talking $10 if you really, really want it.
But someone bought it back in October 8th, and I couldn't find one at the time I was looking for it. I didn't look. Maybe I should go back and look for it again. But
so if somebody has it, they can set the market.
Don't say that.
No. Cruella DeVille. I like her.
And someone had
that bad.
It's different.
I think Cruella's misunderstood. Most of these villains are. What about the pop figure there? $46 plus $5 in shipping. You had 10 bids, so there was some interest here. And this was yesterday, so probably because of the show then.
Yeah. And there's one that was based upon more of the illustration, and someone had Christina Ricci sign that one for like over $100.
Probably at a con, right? I'm trying to think of. Oh no,
I don't know how you would. I don't ever. What cons does she go to, Christina Ricci?
What the one I went to in New York had, what's the chick from She's All That? Shit, Rachel Lee Cook. She was
there.
Christina
Ricci though, or maybe
I know, but it's the same time era, I guess. Like you think of like the 90s and.
Wait, what? All that? The movie, all that? Oh, she's all that.
Mm-hmm.
But she was not as big as Christina
Ricci.
No,
but who knows? Because everyone loves this show, and season 2 is not yet finalized. But I wonder if they'll go do the tour of cons to see the people.
Oh, hold on. There's a note about season 2. Season 2, since you brought it up. This is per Sarah. No mention of season 2, but in an interview with the showrunners, they did indicate that they have a structure for season 2. And come on, if this is beating Stranger Things season 4, there's gonna be a season 2. There's no reason, otherwise they would just be throwing away money. This is gonna happen. I would definitely bet that there's gonna be a season 2.
Cool.
IDW.
So this is the last slide. Again, I told you guys there's not that many.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
wow.
There's only 5 actual comic books, and then the rest are magazines and booklets and pocket pocketbooks and that stuff. So this is Addams Family, The Bodies, #1 from 2019. And a big tip of the hat / shout out to Comic Perspective, Gary. He pointed out the Addams Family retailer incentive. I didn't know that one existed until he pointed it out. But yeah,
Oh,
2019.
but this one came out at the time that the movie cartoon came out. I think I bought this. And did you guys watch it?
No, I need to. Is that the one that has Charlize Theron as the voice? That movie show?
Yeah, I think so.
Charlize Theron.
Mariah's coughing. It's making her worried. She is a mama
Yeah,
comic.
sorry. Yeah.
You're
yeah,
fine.
it's a weird cough. I don't know where she's fine.
Well, yeah, I've never seen these. You own these, Lucy?
I think I have one. I think I do. Not the one on the right. I don't have that one, but I think I do have the one on the left. I have to double check. And yeah, it came out when the cartoon came out. I watched both of them. There's 2 of them, and I really liked them. I really enjoyed them. I remember when that movie was coming out, a lot of people were complaining because the way they looked. And I'm like, well, that's just like the comic. Oh.
You know, I like this rendition. I think it's different. The show too. Well, let's go over the stats first. So we got a raw comic on the left for $4, a 9.8 going for 55. That seems reasonable. Again, I like evergreen pieces where the picture itself or the art itself on the cover is not contingent on the narrative. So this is cool for me. And the retailer incentive, which is on the right, correct, Jen?
Mm-hmm.
We're looking at $12. Come on, not too shabby.
It's tough to come across. So if you're in comic book stores, this comic should be cover price, the one that you see on the left-hand side. If you come across it in a comic book store and the one on the right, that's tough. I feel like a lot of retailers, the Addams Family, like, okay, I'll order 5 or I'll order 3 for like the kids section, right? But to order 10 to qualify for that ratio, it's tough. There's not a ton of them out there. So if you can get it for $7 or $12, good on you. I paid $17.
You paid more. Wow. I'm impressed that you admitted that.
Well, because they're hard to come across. Yeah. So I just did it. I just bit the bullet and did it.
Good for you, man. Every once in a while, live a little. Late Night has pocketbooks and a few comics. We'll tag for proof of life. I want to see. We all tag Nearing Nirvana so we can check that out. We will post it. And all right, so let's see here. The baby needs a babita?
I don't know what that means.
Bottle?
That I don't. Maybe?
Bottle. Yeah. There you go. All right, that was it for us for tonight, guys. If you haven't already, please follow Cover Price on Instagram. They did some amazing giveaways over the holiday weekend. Hopefully you were involved in that. Use code Nirvana14 for a 30-day unlimited membership for only 99 cents. Follow Lords of the Long Box as well. That show is so much fun. They have really good content. They know their stuff. Follow them. TiVo is Lord of the Long Box, so follow him on Instagram. And then Bird City Comics, we have a special drop coming up this Friday. So if you are into our video game homages, hint, hint, this will be one for you. We also just recently dropped our Book of Slaughter exclusive, which was our first ever Jenny Prison cover. I was super excited. Yeah. So make sure you check that out as well. And Namesh, dear God. You're so sweet. We got a snap.
Thank you. Okay, hold on.
Get my fingers ready.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you, Namesh. Thank you, Namesh.
Thank you, the best.
You are the best. You are the best. You are the best.
There you go.
All the lights should be turning off if we lived in the 90s. Right. All right, you guys have a great night. We will be back. Oh, Thursday is Long Story Short, so that is all the Ghosts and Bangers. Make sure you check that out with Mr. Longshort and Guy, and we got Red Hood over there, Mercenot. We have a really good cast. Check out Thursday's show. Otherwise, the girls and I will be back on Friday. I think we're going to be discussing Wednesday in more depth, believe it or not, with some spoilers. So that gives you 4 days to catch up. Don't worry about sleep. Just binge, baby. Binge. All right. Girls, anything to add?
Thank you for joining us today, and we missed you guys. Week off was Yeah, missed
Did
everybody.
you miss us, Lucy? Did you miss our faces?
Just a little bit. Just
Little
just a little bit. Of course I did.
Anthony smoked our turkey. Oh, it was so good.
Spoilers, yes.
Yes,
Oh.
Wednesday spoilers.
Yes.
No, wait. Yeah,
on Friday. Wednesdays. Oh, spoilers on Friday.
I kind of followed that. I followed that. Yeah. All right. Follow
Actually-
Lucy at Mama Comics. What, Jen?
Chad Cave. I think isn't her middle name Friday?
I don't know.
Isn't it Wednesday, Friday Addams?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know. That's a weird random thing that my brain was like, wait a minute.
That'll be cool. So if that's the case, we'll find out. We'll let you know on Friday if Wednesday's middle name is Friday.
Okay.
All right. Have a good night, guys.